Hey everyone, what's up? This is Blaze. Welcome to a much needed gear update video for my Witchdoctor in Pirate101. Now, it's been a while, but people did see kind of my gear from Test Realm. So, at the time, like before that Test Realm came out, that was the current status of my gear, and that's what I had. That was like the extent of everything I had, because once I finished the walkthrough and got to level 65 and all of that, I didn't really touch Pirate too much. I may have done Moo Manchu like once or twice. I think I streamed that way back. But after that, that was it. I didn't even get that much gear from Moo Manchu. I think I maybe got like one or two pieces. And they weren't even the best pieces. They were just, like mid-tier pieces. And after that, I was like, okay, not really going to play Pirate much. I did make the Swashbuckler and started leveling him. But my Witchdoctor didn't really do too much with. Recently, though, ever since Test Realm for Valencia 2 has been released and we're about to receive it in live realm, plus they added the final fight too, I really stepped in my game and went for gear in Pirate 101. So a lot of people will recognize this robe just by the looks, because I kind of modeled my entire look after this, and I dyed my shoes to fit it. I think these shoes are kind of nice, these boots. And yeah, I kind of like the look. And then of course people recognize the wand as well. So let's go ahead and get started with a look at my current gear on my Witchdoctor, which is a major improvement since the end of the walkthrough. So, starting with my hat, I have the Corrupted Wushi's hat, which is the highest tier 1 from Moo Manchu. It's basically like a little bit of an upgrade from what I previously was using, I'm pretty sure, because I can't remember exactly what hat I used, but basically upgrading the will, and then I don't know if the other hat I was using gave Mornsong and Jobu's Embrace, but this one obviously gives it, and I've stitched it to kind of a Witchdoctor looking hat, which I like so far. So there's that. Now a huge one that I've been going for a while is Captain Blood's jacket. This outfit is basically just one of the best in the game, if not the best, especially for my composition, because when I run with more than one Witchdoctor, it can buff these blood flames up to an insane amount of damage, and I mean, even with the baseline damage like 1100, they're still pretty good. So when you buff it, it makes it even better. Sometimes I will buff my character with Juju or something like that, and then cast it, and it still does a considerable amount of damage. So blood flames are a really nice addition. Took me a while to get this one, but one day I just did Miranda twice and hit the chest and got it my third roll. So I'm really happy to have gotten this jacket, because it's honestly just one of the best. And a lot of people will tell you that it's one of the best, especially for just one for solo questing. I will be using it in the Valencia 2 walkthrough, and also in a group. I mean, in a group, when you have multiple people that have this, and then you're boosting spooky power, willpower, all that stuff, these are going to do a lot of damage. So I've been using these a lot. They're really helpful. Onto the boots. Now my boots are probably my weakest part of the set. And these are, I think, a lower tier, not low tier, but maybe mid tier Moo Manchu piece of gear. And I don't have the Corrupted Wushi shoes, and there's also the Moo Manchu shoes that I could get. So those are two potential ones, but I haven't gotten any of those yet, so I'm just stuck with these ones for now. I mean, they're not horrible. Mornsong is always a nice addition, so I'll be using these for now. Onto the wand. I spent a long time going for the Fool's Wand and finally got it, because it is a really nice addition to the Witchdoctor set that I have. And if you compare it to my Nefarious Staff, which I also got from Moo Manchu, it has double the range on that. And I mean, the Moo Manchu staff is nice because it has more power in the Scorpions, but the wand is just a nice addition because I can cast Mojo Storm across the entire board. And overall, I think that's more valuable than the Scorpions or something like that, because the Scorpions can be nice, but then again, I mean, they are kind of weak. And I know people say oh, if you couple them with the Grizzled Heart banner, then they'll be better, but I've never really done that yet. I mean, I could do it, but for now, I think I really like Fool's Wand for the range, so I'll be using that most likely in the walkthrough. When we do it, I will be using Fool's Wand. I mean, I could switch at any time, but for now, I think I'm going to use that. I want to stitch it at some point, because I don't think it looks, the best It looks kind of cool, but I would want to stitch with something else, but I haven't really looked too much at like wand stitching in this game, so that might be something. I was more worried about just getting the pieces of gear before actually stitching anything. I mean, I do think the Captain's Bloods just looks nice, and I have stitched my hat and shoes, so I think it looks okay for now. And then of course the glasses. I've been using the Morpheus glasses for a long time, so got those. Moving on, here's the Morpheus glasses I stitched to the patch of St. Fido, and I just use this because I don't have anything else. I mean, I have Baron Semidai's mask, but I'm not really sure if it would be better than what I have. I mean, maybe some people would say it is, but for now I think I'm just going to stick with this one, just get the buffs of accuracy, dodge, weapon power. So my friend did get the what is it called, Death's Bargain eye patch, so if I ever got that I would probably switch to it, but for now I think I'm okay with using this. The totem, I have the Talisman of Mu Manchu, and then I've also got the Grizzled Heart banner, which I'm not really sure if I would ever go with the Beast banner to use with the Scorpions. I mean, it's an option that I'll have there, but I'll be using the Talisman of Mu Manchu for now. For the amulet, I have the right hand amulet for Mu Manchu, which gives a Morn Song and Mojo Storm. The ring, Brain Thief Loop, which is basically just like the high tier ring for Mu Manchu, which gives Job's Embrace and Mojo Storm. And then I'm working on a pet. Here's Gracie so far. I got her to adult, so I should hatch again with my friend and try to get a better Witchdoctor pet. But she did get webs, which I think is a decent talent. And Steadying Speech I like. Dodgy's kind of but we'll see. I haven't hatched too much, so I don't expect, you know, really good results yet. But I guess I'm looking for some of the grants for Witchdoctors would be nice. So that's kind of what I'm going for now. We'll see if I can get that in time for Test Room. If not, I can just switch back to one of my old pets. I mean, I have a Charming Gaze pet that I've been using for a while. Here it is. I've been using this one. I mean, it's not like the best pet, but it's a decent pet for just leveling, I guess, because it gives Steadying Speech, and then Charming Gaze occasionally works, which can be valuable. So those are kind of the pets that I have going on right now. But overall, I'm really happy with the progress I made on, you know, getting this gear. There's still some I could get, like the eye patch and the boots, but I mean, what I do have is a whole lot better than what I started out with, especially coming into this test roam. Like, even on test roam, when I was trying to solo that stuff, I did not have any of this gear. Like, I was pretty bad going to test roam, so just like making that progress since test roam came out until now is pretty good. Took a lot of crowns to do it. I mean, I had 60,000 crowns not long ago, and Pirate will suck up your crowns with Mu Manchu and Miranda and a bunch of that kind of stuff, but I'm happy that I got what I needed for now. For companions, I'm not going to go too much into companions, but I have since leveled up a lot of companions that'll help me out. Like Old Scratch is really good. Like, I never knew that. And then got Morma up here. Ratbeard I recently leveled up to make him like our front line, so I might be using him at some point in the walkthrough. And then I've just got a few other Witchdoctors that I use. Bonnie Ann's decent, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Not sure how much I'm going to use of like Campo. Maybe El Toro I'll throw in there, and even Hercules. I've got him up a little better. So those are all potentials. I even got Nazca from one of the bundles, so a lot of good companions that I'll be able to use in the walkthrough, and I'm excited for it. It's going to be great. You know, Valencia 2 isn't that long of a world, but I should be better at, you know, soloing. I'm not planning on soloing like the whole thing, especially like the cane fight. I know the cane fight is possible to solo, but I don't plan on soloing it because I might as well just get some of my friends to help me. But that is going to do it for this gear update for my Witchdoctor. Made a lot of progress since the end, especially since the end of the walkthrough. If you guys remember where I was at that point, yeah. Got a lot better just at Pirate in general, so we'll see how well I do in the continued walkthrough in Valencia 2. I'm not sure if I should continue like the numbering of the walkthrough. What were we at, like 119? So should Valencia 2 be 120, or should it be like episode 1 for Valencia 2? I'm not sure about that yet. It'd be kind of cool if I continued with the actual Witchdoctor walkthrough, because it is like a continuation, but I'm not sure if I would use the same thumbnail. I'll probably switch it up. So that's something I need to think about. But that's going to do it for this video. So leave a like if you guys have enjoyed it, if this helped you out with Witchdoctor gear. This is what I'll be using for Valencia 2 unless I get something better, which I may continue farming a little bit. Plus I've been doing the Smuggler's Arena a lot, just building script. I'm up to 4,000 on that, so I'll continue doing that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the walkthrough of Valencia 2 whenever that comes to live realm. Be subscribed to know when that happens. But enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.